guys, welcome back. If you're back, welcome. If you're new, if you are new, a couple of important notes, feedback that I've gotten, equal energy exchange and what that means for this space. If you get something from this, give something in return, whether that's energy, thoughts, prayers, intentions, actual gifts. I have an Amazon wish list. It's stuff for me and my kids, our household stuff. It obviously makes it easier for me and for us to move through this 3D experience if those things are taken care of. It's tarot decks and oracle decks and candles and things for my office, things for our car, trampolines, hammocks, bird feed, like just anything and everything. Books, literature for both my children. So yeah. It's just, it works out better for everyone if there's an equal energy exchange. It feels better for all parties involved if there's an equal energy exchange. So yeah, those are the ways you can do that. PayPal is down there in the description box. Venmo is down there. There are other ways, free ways to support the page. I already mentioned those. Leaving comments is a really fun way for me. I like getting feedback from you guys. So yeah, this is a general, actually it's not general, it's specific to career and finance and prosperity and abundance for the collective. The collective that feels like they are celestial, that their roots are celestial. For those that feel connected to the ether, the other side, emperors, empresses, high priestess, magicians. It could be for Leo, Pisces, Taurus, even Capricorn, any and all signs, right? We are more than just our sun sign, right? So get to know yourself is what I would say for that. The most important aspects to focus on: your midheaven, your Chiron, your north node, your rising. Obviously Sun, Moon, Venus, Mercury, those are all very important. They all mean different things. They're all aspected to different areas of our lives. But yeah. So the first card out was stars. 6, 16. Sixes could be significant to you. 16 could be significant. You could have been born on the 16th. I don't know. I don't necessarily like saying stuff like that because it feels really general. Like, yeah, of course, there are tons of people that like the number 6. We're born on the 6th or the 16th. This could speak to Gemini, so 616 is Gemini, I believe. So yeah, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, any and all. So we had stars, the sun, Ace of Pentacles. Actually, I think it was the Ace of Pentacles out next, then the sun, and then the Two of Cups. So Ace of Pentacles, as it plays into prosperity and abundance, is probably the best card to see. I mean, it's planting the seed, and it's the very first step. But also, look how big this tree is. Look how old that tree is. Obviously, some of it looks like it's kind of dead. It might be winter, but there's like a little tiny fire burning in there. It's planting the seed of inspiration, of abundance. It is the first step in having an orchard of money trees, right? It's a good, solid business idea. It's a good, solid plan. Investment. And then you have the sun card that came out. So again, that's positive, radiant, the feeling of warming yourself in the sun, sunbathing, sunning, just feeling it on your cheek through the window while you're driving. Just that feeling of after winter defrosting. And the World came out. Oh, so Mother of Cups, that's Virgo energy. She's the most nurturing, loving. It's a deer. Deers could be significant too. Deer. Is it just deer? Yeah. And then I made a guide. Use it. 5 of Cups, which is kind of Cancer energy, that victim mentality, burdensome thoughts. It's focusing on what you don't have instead of on what you do have. I would say, if anything, this is something that you're working on or working through. You could have a Cancer Chiron. I would look into that. Or a Cancer Moon. But yeah, as it relates to money, this is an extremely positive reading so far. The Sun, the World, the Mother of Coins, the Ace of Coins, 2 of Cups. So this looks like you coming in to union with a divine partnership that brings you a lot of money. It's the start to, it's a really good investment. Someone could be looking at you as a really good investment. They could be looking at you as a really good mom, whether you're a single mom, because, right, there's only one. Obviously, it's the mother, so there wouldn't be a mother and father. So whether she has a partner or not is kind of irrelevant. Whether she's married or not is irrelevant. She's a good mom in every role. Single, kept, loved, unloved, rejected, all of her forms. She is still an excellent mother, homemaker, provider, stable, grounded. It's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. If you have any of those people in your life, look, like, how do they act? Are they really, well, in their truest, most loved, blooming form? They're loyal. They're steady. You can always count on them. They're solid. They're hard workers. They're excellent family. Virgo is the most feminine. So when I say Virgo energy, that is because it is the most feminine of the earth energies. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, I would say. I'm pretty positive. Because Capricorn is the father of the zodiac, right? It's the most masculine. It is the most grounded, the most providing, encouraging. So yeah, it is. Or you could have a mother, or Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus offering you a cup of love, because 2 of Cups is a new beginning, a really prosperous, emotionally fulfilling, loving relationship, reciprocal, because there's 2 of them. It's not. So in the Ace of Cups, it's just one. The Ace of Cups is an emotionally fulfilling, a gift from God, directly handed from the heavens. That could be a miracle child, a miracle pregnancy. But this is 2 roses, 2 cups. This is a relationship. This is romantic love. This is emotionally fulfilling romantic love. You could, an Aquarius could be offering you that. A Virgo could be offering you that. But this person is very stable, very grounded, very unique. They probably look and think a little bit different than other people. Whether that's a perpetually positive attitude. Rose-colored glasses. You could wear rose-colored glasses and your whole life have heard that that is not a bad thing, but people kind of poke fun at you for it because you see the best in people. And you see the best in every situation, not just people. Forget people and other humans. You see the best in every situation. There's a silver lining to everything. You are a bright sider, right? Always look on the bright side. I do have a shirt, a tie-dye shirt. It says bright sider. That is exactly what that means. I know most people don't pay attention to what I wear, but for those that do, it's actually a line from Appleseed, I believe. That's the full, I don't know if that's the full name of it, but there's a scene, oh my god, it's been so long since I've watched this, but Dunan, I think, and Bararios, I hope I'm saying that right, or even remembering them right, but they're having a conversation on the subway, and he's basically, they're talking about something, and he's basically like, oh, you're a bright sider. Like, oh, you're a positive person. And there's nothing wrong with that. It wasn't like a diss or anything. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah, you're a very positive person. The person that is offering you love is a very positive person. You are both, could be really positive people. But in terms of money, forget the love. This is emotionally fulfilling. The world is your oyster. This is opening up an entire new world for you. You could be climbing a corporate ladder that you didn't ever know you wanted to climb. You maybe have always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but this is the start of that for you. Whether you want to be your own boss or not, maybe you are finding yourself in a situation, you're making the best of it, taking advantage of the insurance while you have it, and stacking the money while you can, and having a source of income that doesn't require much effort on your part. You just show up and do the shit, and it's shit that you're really good at. So it's natural and it's easy, and you get in a good workout, and you're around things that you love, whether it's trains. Maybe you're an engineer on a train, you get to travel and stay in hotels, and a flight attendant. That would be a really fun job. If I didn't have kids, that's probably what I would do. And you get to see the world, and yeah, other people are like, oh my God, I could never do that. I could never be away from my bed that much. I could never be away from my family. All the things that people could possibly say. One man's nightmare is another man's dream, I guess. One man's trash is another man's treasure, but one man's nightmare is another man's dream. One man's homelessness and living in a camper and seeing the world and traveling and being nomadic is one man's nightmare. That's a literal nightmare for some people. But it's also another man's like dream. Like, a camper? Are you kidding? It's a dream come true. I'd love to have a camper. What's that? The 10? Nope, 9. 9 of Swords. This isn't a great energy. It's overthinking. It's carrying too much. It's carrying too many burdens, but mental burdens. It's sleepless nights. That's what nightmares I was talking about. That's what you get. It's a really good example of law of attraction and how magnificent I am at it. I was talking about nightmares, and look what came out. It says literal nightmare. So let's not, this isn't part of our reading. But if it is, you gotta let go of these things, the things that keep you up at night, the worries, the doubts, the fears, self-doubt, self-destruction. This is like a worm. I don't even know what this is. Is it a crab claw? I've never looked at this card. I don't like it. It kind of grosses me out, but now that I look at it, it's not that bad. These are really pretty eyes, and crab, I like crab, and swords are cool. It's like a crab claw. So again, you could have Cancer in your chart. You could have really pretty eyes. Blue eyes, because Cancer is blue, water, right? Water is blue. But if we're reading this for the energy that it evokes, it is kind of self-destructive, and yeah, sleepless nights for kind of no reason. So if that's a state that you're in, try to work yourself through it. I'm actually going to read about it. Let's see what the silver lining is. Swords? Where are the swords? Okay. Swords are mental, right? So it's thoughts. But fire also, I heard, was mental. Dark visions, anguish. Oh my, an extremely dark card. Woof. The Nine of Swords reveals the deepest shadows of the self. It indicates insomnia, nightmares, and worries in the midnight hour. Yeah, okay. Often these states are accompanied with guilt, despair, or even depression. You'll be battling with yourself, so turn to others for help. Find joy. Reach out. If that is you, you are absolutely not alone, and you don't have to do it alone, and you don't have to feel alone, because you are not alone. I guarantee you, no matter what you're going through, depression, nightmares, anxiety, worry, any of those things, there is someone on this earth that has gone through them as well. And I'm going to say a lot of someone's, because I'm one of them. I've dealt with all of those things in many different forms throughout many periods of my life for various reasons. Some of it was self-induced because I used to really like watching scary, like Insidious and shit that mess with my mind, and The Bone Collector, and yeah, and so I would go to bed at night and I'd be fucking scared. I watched It, the original one, for the first time when I was like, I don't remember when it came out, but I watched it with my stepdad. And I was about 5 at that time. Which, if you know anything about It, he preys on children about that age, and I wouldn't bathe by myself. I made my mom read to me. I didn't take showers for the longest time because I was terrified of going down the drain. I was terrified of spiders. I'm not scared of any of those things anymore because, like, meh. There are worse things in life than living in a drain rent-free. I mean, it kind of sounds fun, but that town of Derby, I don't know, Darby? I don't remember. I don't know. I think it's something like that. It was a cute town, I will say that. But as it relates to business, you could be starting a business of counseling others because you have been through all of these things, and now maybe you're starting to monetize them and not to exploit these things or take advantage of people in these situations, but to help heal and to actually heal. You could be starting a new job as a counselor or a therapist or what are the other ones? Psychologist. You could be going back to school for that. I'm going to actually do more of these, and then I'm going to do an oracle. I think I'm done with the Wild Unknown for now. We had a lot of really good cards. I actually want to read about the Two of Cups, because that one is not... I want to see if I'm accurate. Connection, love, romance, alas. The much adored Two of Cups. When this card appears, you can anticipate new love to be heading your way. And yes, this usually means romance, but sometimes it points to the birth of a dear and lasting friendship. See, that's what I wanted to hear. So I was hoping it would say. Either way, the connection between you will be pure, honest, and solid. Open your heart and get ready. So yeah, this could be a friendship that is lasting and fulfilling because it turns into a business partnership, or it starts as a business partnership, or this could be a new boss, a new colleague in your life that starts as a friendship or deep connection but turns into a romance eventually down the line, if that's something that you're open to. You could be traveling the world with this person. It could be, a travel partner, someone you see the world with, someone who starts out as a colleague, friend, romantic partner, travel partner. It could be a Leo person. But this is someone that you will probably, own a business with, be life partners. You could have children with this person. It could be you could have children with them. But it's going to bring you a lot of abundance and joy and fulfillment in the absolute world. It's all of these things and more. Alright, I actually think I'm going to stop this here, and then I'm going to do an extended that I'll probably post on Patreon. I've also been told that I give out too much for free, and that I should move some of this. And I've been meaning to do that anyways. I just get distracted, and I just want to put them out instead of letting them sit on my computer, because I record these whether anyone sees them or not. There are only like 32 videos on my YouTube, but I've got like 1,032 on my computer. So it's not so much about monetizing it, because yes, it is. I have a lot of things that I want to do, and it's going to require a lot of resources. So this is me acquiring those resources from multiple sources, streams. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one here for now, and then I'm going to either do an extended on Patreon or Vimeo or somewhere, and I will see you guys next time.